Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Democracy basically means government by the people, of the people, for the people. But the people are retarded.
Welcome to Big Rants, oh yeah! In today's video, I'm going to be reacting to some more crazy liberals. Let's check this video out.
Stop rage baiting. Like, you don't need to do this. Like, it's dumb.
We came over talking, so
because you're rage baiting.
This isn't rage bait. I just think he's going to be a better president.
No, dude.
Better immigration, better inflation.
He has not passed any policies that help immigration. He's a rich man who has been bankrupt. He's never run a successful company.
Title 42
he's he's a billionaire. He has no.
But what does this have to do
he
with
has no alignment with the working class. I don't know what you're talking about, dude. Why don't you just let me finish? He has
illegal immigrants out of the country.
He's like illegal immigrants out of the country. What are you talking about? He said to build the wall, and he hasn't even consistently done any laws.
Have you seen the stats of how many people came in the country between?
You need to get off of your red pill. You must fucking hate your wife and kids.
No, I love her very much.
See, this lady right here is a prime example of a crazy lost liberal. She didn't lost her mind. She wasn't even trying to listen. She wasn't trying to listen at all. This guy had a very calm, collected mind, asking her some basic questions. She wasn't trying to hear it. She was talking all over him, shaming him, just name calling him left and right. Dang, this lady's losing her mind. That's what I'm talking about. They just listen to what they hear on the news. They don't fact check shit. Good God, this lady needs to get a grip. Oh well, let's check the next clip out.
Where the outrage is going to be for this video. I really want to see.
I mean, this is completely atrocious in a day and age where we're starting to wake up to the realities of sex trafficking and what's going on with these kids. They let all these kids in. We still don't know where over 300,000 of these kids are. And you're sitting here testifying, saying that they gave a hotline for these kids to report if they were okay, if they needed anything, and 65,000 calls went unanswered. Do you know how many staffers the administration assigned to answering these phones and helping these kids? One staffer?
One.
Any idea how many hours a day this staffer was working?
No.
Maybe that's why there were 65,000 calls that weren't answered from these little kids, huh? Unbelievable.
Y'all, they're being stripped away from their parents. Oh my God, Trump is so evil because he let 500 tons of food sit in a warehouse for a year. And all of those starving babies, millions of starving children. Yeah, you're full of shit. We have been telling you that the children that came across the border have been missing. Some of these fucking parents that have come over here and are living the high life have allowed their children to go missing. Where's all the gangs at? Where's the congresswoman or the mayor of California who was telling gang members to pew pew at the damn feds and at the ICE agents? Where are y'all all at? Are the View talking about this? Oh, y'all not gonna say shit about that because CNN is too busy talking about Trump and this Epstein case. Where's 44 at? 44 and Michael, they're not talking about it on their little weird ass podcast that they're doing. Where's Karen Bass at? Where's she at? Where's Mayor Bass at? See, ain't nobody talking about it because they don't give a fuck. The only thing that they care about is that the things that they need taken care of, that they have seats so that way that they could stay in power. They don't care anything about these kids, and neither do their supporters. Y'all are full of shit. Y'all are a bunch of followers, and you do not care about anything unless they tell you to care about it. Because if y'all did all of those little sorry ass protests that you guys have been doing, would have used that energy to protest about how these children are missing and are being sent over here by somebody and going to undisclosed locations. So you know what? Whatever happened to those kids, it's on your hands.
Oh boy, that lady made an excellent point. Big shout out to her. She's absolutely right. I tell you, most of these liberals are hypocrites. They're all talking about saving the children, separating families and all that BS. They're full of shit. Shoot. What about the 300,000 kids that are missing? Nobody's speaking about that. There isn't an uproar on that. I wonder why. Because it doesn't fit their narrative. These freaking Democrats are full of shit. They're like a wolf in sheep's clothing. You got freaking Mayor Karen Bass. You got the governor of California, Gavin Newsom. And there's so many other liberal and freaking Democrats that are losing their freaking minds. Just working against the American people. If you guys want to talk about saving the children and all that, how come you guys ain't speaking on this? I'm just saying. Just think about that, people. Do your fact checking. Alright, let's see what the next video.
Been absolutely bonkers. I mean, it's been as wide as it's been widespread. The most important point is that America will starve without these illegal aliens working on our farms and picking our crops. Of course, like I've said repeatedly, this was the same stance that Democrats used when the Republicans were trying to abolish slavery. Who would pick our cotton? Who would feed our families? If these people, if we don't have these slaves working on our farms and producing food for us, how are we going to survive? Well, it's been hundreds of years since the slavery was abolished. America is still surviving. So America has proved it can do without slave labor. But don't tell that to the liberals. It's all over. Every single one of them is saying the same thing. If, we don't have illegal immigrants taking slave wages to work on our farms and produce food for us, how are we going to survive? Anyway, that is the main thing they're saying. But I have seen two videos that I'm going to play you of people who have gone even more bonkers.
This guy speaks a lot of sense. He makes a lot of sense. It's like a freaking butterfly effect. It's like history repeating itself. That's what it seems like. Back in the day, slavery was free labor. They're trying to make these illegals like slaves. Like how my ancestors were. Hell no. Using them as cheap labor. Hey, you guys are hypocrites. The Democrats haven't changed at all. The party's been the same since the past 300 years. And then black folks still caping for the Democrats. Man, they played your asses. Like Lyndon B. Johnson said, I'm going to have these Negroes be voting for the next 200 years. Shoot. Wake up and smell the coffee, people. The Democrats are freaking snakes. Wake up. Damn. Alright, let's check out the next clip. No need to comment about this. It's pretty much self-explanatory right there. You all these crazy liberal women just losing their shits over there protesting over some BS that they don't really care about. It's just against Trump because they don't like him. So they create these fake ass scenarios and outrages all across the country, bashing our president. He's making things great. And these stupid women can't see it. They're losing their mind. They have extreme TDS. It is what it is. All right, let's check out the next clip. Get it, man. Look at these clowns. They over there making a mockery out of El Salvador. I got big mad props to El Salvador and the president, Bukele. He's doing great things. He's getting rid of these scum buckets. And these fucking clowns are making a mockery out of it. What's wrong with them? They wouldn't invite them for dinner to their house. I like to see them try to advocate to bring home a freaking El Salvador prisoner. Bring him over there and welcome him to their house with welcoming arms. I bet they won't do it. Shoot, these guys are losing their shits. These guys are stone cold killers, rapists, child molesters, gun smugglers, drug dealers, and so on. I don't know what's wrong with these people. Damn, wake up. These people are fucking evil. President Bukele and Trump are doing the right thing. They're getting rid of these clowns. MS-13, Trinidad Rara? Shoot, get them the hell out of here. That's all I'm saying. They can clown all they want, but in action, in real life, they won't deal with these people. I sure as hell won't. Let's check out the next clip.
To require that every single person who registers to vote in a federal election must prove that they're an American citizen first. They have to prove it. That will be a new part of the federal law and a very important one. Our bill will establish new safeguards. It'll put us on par, by the way, with virtually every other democracy around the world that also prohibits non-citizen voting. And this is a critical thing for us to do at a very critical time. Our bill.
Well said. No need more to play this video. If you guys want to listen to what more Speaker Mike Johnson has to say, I suggest you look it up on YouTube. I'm just giving you a snippet of common sense. And it makes complete sense to me. Damn. What's wrong with you liberals? Wake up. Well, that's my take on these crazy liberals and common sense. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Big rants, oh yeah.